6 over 60, a show about living a great life at a great age. This show is made possible because of Arvig, Elevate OTC, You Care, Humana, and Dancing Sky Area Agency on Aging.
Hi, welcome to 6 over 60. I'm Erica, and I'm with my friends, Kathy and Rick Michaelson, and we're here at, where are we?
We are at the
world headquarters.
The world headquarters.
Of the Sally Melissa Lakes Association.
Yeah, the
Wow.
world headquarters.
World headquarters.
Yes.
So, and there's some construction, sounds like, so just ignore that. But so I wanted Kathy and Rick on the show because of all your volunteer work, to show that when you're old and crusty, you can still be active.
Thanks for the crusty part, Erica.
When we're beyond our means and beyond our work, and
When nobody cares about you anymore.
that's right. You do what you want.
Do what you want. So, but really, you guys are like social to the max. When I used to run be the director of the Boys and Girls Club, we always wanted you there because you got people to have fun. But you guys have fun.
Well, isn't that the point of life?
It is.
The point of life.
So, give me a rundown of all the things you volunteer for.
Okay. Well, let's see here. The things I'm involved in are the Pelican River Watershed Board of Managers, and now I can't remember anything that I do.
You've been real involved with the museum.
Yeah, well, that's been really fun. A friend of mine, and myself, we took down the old log cabin that was in the old museum and put it back together at the new museum. So that was quite a project.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that was fun. And involved with our Rotary Club. We're really involved with our Rotary Club. We're involved with our church. We belong to a little tiny Lutheran church up the street, Augustana Lutheran. In fact, we were over there this morning, and I was mowing the cemetery, and Kathy was weeding the flower beds.
And you want to know how hot it was? Stifling.
Yeah.
Stifling, sweaty hot.
Which makes me think of the Ice Palace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a recent history.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'll ever happen again, but we'll see. But it was a fun project, and here's the deal. When you talked about volunteering, you do it with your friends. And if you don't know them, if they're not your friends yet, by the time you work with them for 40 days and 40 nights in the middle of the winter, they become your friends. So no, we didn't have any enemies, I don't think. But anyway, it was a really fun project. So, and those are the things that come up in our community. And hey, you want to do this? Sure, I'll take a swing at it. So, and it, like I say, it's fun.
Yeah, and it gets you like social and out, because I think it becomes easier to become more isolated and in your rut, and then you get out to do all this stuff. And I've seen you guys at Poles and Holes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We love Poles and Holes. Actually, yeah. If it's not too cold, I love Poles and Holes. Our Rotary Club, that's one of our biggest fundraisers. And this year, we added, I think it's world famous already, the hot dish tent, the Oofta Grub Hut. And we had hot dishes, lefse, and bars. Were you here to come and eat on it?
No, but I would love a pan of bars. That's what
More than the lefse?
The church that we had an interim minister, and he's like, I did not know they said bring pan of bars. I was Googling pan o' bars, and I'm like, a pan of bars. He's
Pan o'
like,
bars.
I don't have the recipe for pan of bars.
Our little church is big into bars too. Yeah, very big.
So so give me 3 things that you love about volunteering.
3 things that we love? Well, consequently, the people that you get to volunteer with. I like the fact that when you volunteer, you're helping either a cause or a purpose, and when you are doing that, you end up helping yourself too.
Right, you feel more
it's
worthwhile?
well, yeah, it's just good for your soul.
Yeah.
It's just good for you. And the other thing I like about it is I don't like sitting on my hinder and doing nothing.
I didn't know
can't.
that about you. I thought you were real, just like,
No, no, I'm not a hinder person. But I get the opportunity. It's not always adults that we get to volunteer with. Like just yesterday, we did a Let's Go fishing trip. Oh my goodness sakes. we left, we took the DAC and we did 2 different trips, and one engaging bunch of folks that was.
Yeah.
And if you folks don't know what that is, it's the Day Activity Center. And just, it was fantastic. And I've done art masters in the schools for, I don't know, 6 years maybe, something like that. Yep, and that's really, really fun. The kids are delightful, and that's just really fun. I like art and flowers and all that stuff. And Rick and I get trained. We're actually trained volunteers, and we will be fill-in volunteers for like Laker Prep Preschool and the daycare center, and that's really fun too.
Nice.
Yeah.
So working with people, feeling of service. What's your third thing?
That gets me up and
Oh,
going, man.
gets you up
Remember,
and
I'm
going.
not 100%.
Oh, that's right. That was your third thing. You're not a hinder. I can't believe I forgot that one. What are your 3 things, Rick?
Well, I think they kind of mirror Kathy's, but we had a program at Rotary this week, and a big part of the talk was mental health.
Oh.
And that when you get up in the morning and have a reason to get up and accomplish something that's good for somebody else, not just yourself, to kind of be outward thinking rather than inward thinking, it's just good for your mental health. That's a good thing. You know, you just have to have a reason to get up in the morning. Besides a cup of coffee, that's a pretty good reason. But the other thing is that, like I mentioned before, is we do it with our friends. So then that makes it fun. Yeah. It's not drudgery at all. It's not just, we don't, oh man, I got to do this today. We get, oh yay, we get to do this today.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so it's all the difference in the world.
Sometimes we do say, oh my gosh, we've got so many things today. Sometimes we do say that.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, sometimes we do say that. When Rick said being outward thinking instead of inward thinking, years ago when Thrivent Financial was Lutheran Brotherhood. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Yeah. And I was president of this board here in this area. And they did a seminar, and this was like a lot of years ago. And they did a seminar on teaching your kids to be outward thinking people instead of inward thinking, and it was just such a great seminar, and somebody needs to do that again, because I'm kind of sad because I think our society's starting to, you know, it's all about me. Yeah, and we have to do something to, you know, get them to rise up and think out of their box, you know.
Rise up.
Rise up. Yeah.
Well, Raina's giving me the wrap it up symbol.
Are you doing that?
So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for volunteering, and
it's
get
our
involved
pleasure.
out there at any age. And we'll see you next time on 6 over 60.